Monday, people. It's definitely a Monday. It is definitely a Monday here at Elev8tion Radio.
Yes, we had like major, stop touching things, stop touching stuff.
So we're sorry we're late, but we can't touch anything.
We cannot touch anything. We have to breathe really slow. We can't blink because stuff is going to cut off.
Well, your title kind of fits today.
My chair might slide down at any moment.
Camera's going limp and whatnot.
Camera's going limp, and so it's been challenging today. It's been a Monday. Thus far.
So what's the title of the day?
The title of the day is Quick and Dirty. Sometimes in everybody's little mind.
Don't even point to me, because it wasn't only me. It's just that we all know you well. So when you say
went totally nasty.
Why does it gotta be nasty? Why can't it be just colorful?
Just went nasty.
No, all I asked was.
What's that about?
I said, matter of fact.
Shoot.
Matter of fact, what I said was. Okay, now.
He's not
quick and dirty. Please explain. I said, quick and dirty. Please explain. You took it there.
No, did you put like smiley faces?
LOL.
Yeah,
LOL.
yeah. But I just like envisioned you like, she about to get nasty. Yeah, I envisioned it like I really did. But tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about getting other help for female problems, such as fibroids particularly, instead of just going automatically to surgery. Because surgery is probably one of the major, hysterectomies or partial hysterectomies is one of the major reasons why women, yeah, not people, yeah, because men can't get hysterectomies. So it is just women. Why women have have to get partials and hysterectomies. So fibroids is really fibroids are just shut it down.
It don't want to shut. I'm telling you,
why? This is haunted.
Today is.
And then I have a headache, and I'm like, every time I giggle, my brain is going to explode.
Okay, so fibroids.
Fibroids are a what is that called? Non-cancerous growths that develop in around the uterus, and they are made from collagen. Because I always wonder why more black women get fibroids. Not saying that white women can't get fibroids, but why more black women get fibroids and more white women get endometriosis.
Okay.
And they said they came up with like a list of crazy stuff too, like hair relaxers, income, poverty.
Basically, all just pulling at the air.
Probably pulling at the air, because I've been natural for a while and I have fibroids. So it's kind of like, nah, that's not it. But I found out that a lot of, not dermatologists, wrong end, gynecologists, wrong end, gynecologists are saying that it's because African American women have more collagen and melanin in their skin. So because the fibroids already contain collagen, along with the collagen in our skin, it makes it, grow and not actually destroy the fibroid cell.
Wow.
That's why. And keloids, you never notice people, a lot of African Americans get the keloids. That's because of the collagen and melanin.
Wow.
Yes.
I learned something new today because I would never have guessed that.
I never knew where it came from. I always wonder, why do more black women get them than, you hear a lot about Caucasian women getting endometriosis and not fibroids.
Right.
That's not the scientific cause, but when I was researching, it was a lot of dermatologists. Why do I keep saying dermatologists? gynecologist.
Because you probably read that article about the dermatologist.
I mean, it's like two different heads here.
No, but now dermatologists go down there and renew your vajayjays. Yes. You didn't hear that one? I thought maybe you might have read into that one as you were reading into this one. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
They make your vajayjays brand new again. Like
the dermatologist.
The
one that does your face.
Yes.
Goes down there and makes your vagina brand new.
Yep.
Well, why is it broken? What's wrong with it?
Women who have multiple children.
Oh, and it kind of the elasticity
it changes. Yeah.
So
and they get nip and tucks down there to make it a little tighter. Things like that. Yeah. So I thought you read that article because I did.
No.
Yeah, they have an article, and I think on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, was it on that one? That they went and got it done? Certain ones went and got it done, yeah.
Ow.
Yes.
Ow. Is it painful?
I would not know. They really didn't touch on that, but but there's a certain amount of time that you have to be, I guess, just untouchable because of suturing, I guess. But if anybody out there has had it done or has any information, we would love to hear about it. 856-457-5729. But I know that's not the topic of your show today.
That just threw me though through like a whole wow, because that's kind of like wow.
Yeah, they nowadays Fountain of Youth is on the back of a scalpel.
Oh no, I just age gracefully. I'm okay.
Well, some people just feel like they.
Well, I do that machine at the gym. I call it the vagina machine.
Oh. Let's leave that one alone.
I thought Kristen said I'm gonna do my vagina machine.
I'm afraid to ask what she considers the vagina machine. But
vagina, because vagina just sounds gross out in public, so I say vagina.
Vagina.
I'm gonna do my vagina machine. And it's the machine where you put the pads there and you're either, I can't spread my legs open right now, but you spread your legs open
and you
close them, and then for the
it's
outer
not the
hips.
Kegel machine.
Yeah, that's the vagina machine. And that helps tighten the muscle in the.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's about as far as I go. I don't know if surgery thing.
Yeah, but no, they do have a surgery that will make your vajayjay look like you were a virgin again. I'm gonna say it like you say it. It's out there. It's out there. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Well, alrighty. Look, I won't be looking at it. I'm okay. But if anybody has any information regarding it, it's interesting. I'm good. Because I don't even want to I'm like kind of debating between getting a partial hysterectomy or going natural again to try to fix the problem. Because what I learned was when researching about like certain foods and everything that can kind of help with the fibroids and shrink the fibroids, one of the main ones was turmeric. Mm-hmm. And I said, OMG, I stopped taking turmeric maybe about December of last year.
Were you taking the capsules or were you mixing it with your foods?
I was taking the capsules.
Okay.
But it was with the black pepper and cherry, something like that, black cherry and black pepper, something like that. But I had no problems, none whatsoever.
So do you have the option now to go back to that and try it out? I mean, is your situation like you got to do it or not?
It's on a scale to a 1 to 10, it's maybe like about a 7. Because like the day I went, last Wednesday, I went to my trainer. And I kept saying, I was like, oh my God, my back is hurting. And I'm like, oh. And by the time I got home, I was so dizzy. I was nauseous. My back, I had to literally stand at the bed and I just cried for like maybe 5 minutes because I couldn't even move.
Wow.
It was that painful. Like it just felt like if I moved 1 inch, I was going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. Like my whole back would just snap off.
And that was from the fibroids?
Yes, because that's some of the back pains, the nausea, irritability, you have the blood clots, acne, Because I'm sitting here like, why am I 45 for getting acne? I'm like, why? Wait a minute.
It's not considered stress nowadays.
Yeah, and my stomach was like, I was 6 months pregnant, like just bloated.
Wow.
Yeah.
From like one day to the next?
One day to, and I would weigh myself every single day. Just to track to say, okay, wait a minute. Like, did the weigh-in Friday. And I was 191.8. And then 2 days later, I'm 187.7. And I'm like, no. And it's like, it's not I lost weight. It's I'm not as bloated feel. Like, okay. It's just kind of gone down a little bit. But it's kind of like, I'm going to do the biopsy because that's just a check for cancer cells. Right. And that's just something they always do prior to having it. But there is an ablation, which I had done last year. Mm-hmm. It worked for maybe 4 or 5 months, and then it came back.
Wow.
Then there's myomectomy, which removes the fibroids. Mm-hmm. But they can grow back. So, like, really the only thing that's almost preventing them from growing back is a partial hysterectomy. A full would be, like, for me, it's not necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
And you want to keep some of your hormones.
Yeah. I want to keep some of my hormones.
Because that would make you a happier person.
Yeah. I can't imagine me not having something to, like, keep me level.
That's why I'm saying, because I'm sitting across the table from you.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I love you.
Like, yeah. So I need something, my system to kind of keep me from. I mean, and I'm still going through the change, and I'm still having, because I'm at that age now. And so it's kind of like a toss-up between me going through the change of life and the fibroids. So it's kind of like I'm getting hit from, like, both sides.
Okay.
So it's and I understand now why people really, when they have medical issues and they get really, really, like, depressed. Because for that period of time, because I was basically in the bed maybe from Wednesday till maybe, like, Sunday, I started to feel better. Okay. And I was just laying there, and so I would just keep taking pain pills, which I don't like taking pain pills. And I would just cry, because the pain was just so intense, and I'm just like, in my brain, I'm like, I can't fix it, I can't do anything. All I could do is just lay here and take it.
Wait till it passes, but it's not going to pass without surgery.
And I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm just miserable. I'm depressed. I'm like, I see why people go into a deep depression when they have, like, physical illness. Okay. Because it was just like, okay, this is not me. I'm not used to laying in the bed. I'm not used to just, like, in pain.
And you couldn't motivate yourself.
And there was no, like, I kept saying in my head, okay, you got to come on, so get it together. That pain hit. I said, oh, no, never mind. Wait a minute. Let me just scream. And it got to the point, there goes my chair. I got to the point, I wasn't even scared to go to sleep. I was that lethargic and dizzy. And then on top of that, I was taking pain pills. So I'm thinking, I watch a lot of ID. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to, like, fall off into a coma. And then the air conditioner is going to go off, and they're not going to find me for, like, 3 weeks after they start smelling my body. You know what I mean? I'm like, it was going off in my head.
Mind you, she just had a root canal, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So she traded one pain in
for another. Yeah.
So the pain pills they gave you for your teeth weren't helping the pain in your back.
Well, yeah, they were helping the pain, but I had to take the Tylenol 3.
Ooh.
Which I'm, like, out for a little bit.
Right.
Which I don't like taking pain pills because I can't function. And I'm usually, not in the bed. Right. Yeah, I'm not in the bed.
Right.
So it's kind of like, all right, well, now I'm just all jacked up. And it was the Monday before 4th of July. Because my boss was off. So I was like, oh gosh, okay, I have to go to work. Because I'm like, nobody's there. So I'm like, yeah, they kind of could function on their own. But just to say, all right, somebody needs to be there.
Right.
Ladies.
Hello.
How's everything going with your conversation?
All right, why? Is it not doing it?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, you just check it?
We're on Facebook only. We haven't gone live on
YouTube?
Yeah.
No, you guys are live. You guys are live? Oh, you aren't on
Nightcast.
No, yes you are.
So what's the difference? Okay, and you know what? All right, sidetrack, because everybody keeps asking me No, but everyone keeps asking me, okay, how do you tune in? And I get that, I don't know.
Download the app to your phone.
Download the app to your phone.
Go to your Google Play Store, your Android store. Google Play is Android, so go to your Google Play Store or your iTunes store and download Elev8tion Radio. ELEV, the number 8TION Radio.
So download it.
Yep, download Elev8tion Radio. The app will come on to your phone. It'll look like this. Let's see, get back to it. So it'll look like this when it comes to your phone.
Show the people.
It looks like this.
You didn't.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh.
This. Oh, you stopped the YouTube.
No, it's over there in that corner.
So, again, it'll look like this, the app.
Like we said, it is definitely a Monday in this place.
It's Monday. It's definitely.
And when you're on there, then you hit radio.
If he says like
radio,
this one more time.
and then you'll be able to hear everything live that's going on the air.
And I haven't learned yet how to get in on Instagram.
You just Elev8tion Radio, ELEVA, the number ELEV8, the number 8, TION.
Spanish, you can already spell Evelyn.
Get out of my show. You thought you got somewhere to go.
So if I have to like it on Instagram.
Instagram, like the page.
Okay, because I was trying to share it from my Facebook to Instagram.
But we are also on YouTube. If you go to YouTube Elev8tion Radio, you can also see it live now because that's.
Yeah, I see it on YouTube, but I can never share it from YouTube to Instagram.
Yeah, you can copy that's hard because the YouTube is a whole video, and Instagram only gives you a certain amount of
live
videos.
feeds. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you could take pictures from your Facebook and share them to your Instagram page, or take pictures or screenshot from the Elev8tion Radio Instagram page and share them to your Instagram page or your Facebook.
And he let the flies in.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know where the fly swatter is at, but all right, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all show.
Yes, he did.
Whatever it is, men did it right and women messed it up.
You're right. You did mess up our ovaries.
Bang, bang, bang.
I'm about to fake because I'm hot. I think I'm having an actual hot flash right now at this point. Yes.
Okay, back. That's where
This is a very
colorful day.
Yeah.
And by the way, that was the owner of Elev8tion Radio, so you know what we're dealing with.
So yeah, but it's I don't know. It's one of those. I'm used to this kind of life though.
Of flying on the whim.
Yeah, because
where
I work, what I deal with. So we don't know at any moment what can happen. We go with it. We're just like, oh, okay. Like, okay. This is what's happening today. All right.
So back to the subject at hand of partial or full. And I would think that the best way to go would be the partial.
Yes. Because to me, a full is just, okay, my mom said, well, baby, just do the full. Ain't no making no sense do the partial. But you just got to be careful because when you go through the change, your eyes pop out your head. I said, what? I said,
your eyes pop out your head.
She said, research it. Go on that Google thing. Go on the Google thing. And I said, Mom, I'm not. Your eyes don't pop. They don't pop out your head. Stop it. I said, Lord have mercy. But I think full is just a little too much for me. I'm not that severe. Because they said fibroids can be grape size, and some people have them the size of a watermelon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, and like severe constant pain. Mine's is more of and I did more vitamin D.
Okay.
And African Americans, we already have less vitamin D anyway. I bet you if every African American went to the doctor and got a blood work on vitamin D, we are vitamin D deficient.
True.
And then I was taking vitamin D 3 days a week, so I've upped it to 5 days a week, along with calcium, magnesium, and zinc.
Did you just start your turmeric?
Yes, I ran to HARS. When I say I ran to HARS, I was first thing at the door.
Doesn't that take like maybe 3 months to build?
Well, I started doing taking it twice a day.
Okay.
So I'll do that for the first month and then break it down to like once a day. So
how long do you till it builds a tolerance that it's now affecting your body?
And you know what? Honestly, it didn't take that long. When I started taking it, I think I started taking it in August one time. I forgot what year. I think it was last year or something. The year before that, something like that. But it didn't take long for me to feel a difference.
Okay.
But between the vitamin D and certain foods, starches, breads,
staying away from starches.
Staying away, processed foods. What else? And they said that the woman did a juice, and she had lemons, beets, collard greens, cabbage, turmeric, ginger.
Nice.
Yeah, so I started drinking lemon ginger tea. Stay away from caffeine.
There's a place, if you guys are from Vineland, there's a place on Landis Avenue going towards Wheat Road, and they do juices there. It's in that little new shopping center that they have a nail place in there, a gym.
Oh!
They have a...
Wait a minute. Wheat
and Delsey. If you're coming from Vineland, it'll be on your left-hand side. It's right across the street from...
Oh, okay.
A pizzeria and the tire place.
And the tire place. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they do juice in there.
They do juices and they do everything natural.
See, I can't I cannot juice. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just psychological. I have tried every single probably recipe for juicing, and I just can't stomach it. It probably would be a quicker, into my system and everything, but I just can't. It just gets right here and
Is it the taste?
I don't know, because I've tried different juices. Like I've tried to just even juice like oranges.
And
I just cannot stomach it. It's just something about
it's natural. Because you're not
But I'll eat an orange.
But you're not buying it in a bottle.
No, I'll eat an orange.
That's different. Your mind.
But if I juice that orange, guess what? I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
It's the same thing, right?
It's healthier.
But it's the same. No, I mean, I will literally have an apple. Say I take an apple. And I'll bite an apple and chew an apple and eat an apple. But if I juice it in a juicer, I can't do it. Like, it's like, it just gets right here and I just.
It's psychological. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think it's just really psychological because it's the same. I'm eating it.
It's the same concept, but it's actually.
It's liquid.
Yeah. Puree.
But I just cannot.
It's like baby food, but.
It gets right here and I'm like. And it just, I can't. I'll eat it though.
Well, I know women who've had fibroids. My sister was one of them. And hers were usually the size of a grapefruit.
Ouch.
And she would have the surgery for them. My daughter has them too. So it's in our family. So
yeah, usually they say it's genetic. Like people, if you're fit, there's a family history. The mom got it, sister got it, cousins.
Right.
Yeah.
And cousins have it as well. And it's just for us. It's just another. It's just something else. You know what I'm saying? It's just something else. We just deal with it and we move on.
And see, and that's what, like, because a lot of people just say, why as women do we have to just deal with this? I shouldn't have to go through this pain. That's not normal.
It's normal.
And
for your makeup, it's normal.
No. Pain like this is not normal.
Well, not to that extent. That's probably why you should, like, my daughter goes every 3 months to her gynecologist, and she gets checked every 3 months.
Well, I did have an ultrasound in March. That's where they knew they grew back. Mm-hmm. And he said right then and there, he was like, get a partial. And I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute. Chill. I was like, let me check things out first.
But I also heard that if you were on birth control at an
early age, that was another one. Mm-hmm. Contraceptives, having children, getting your tubes tied, poor diet.
Poor diet was the other one. Too much junk food, too much processed food.
Processed foods, they said, stay away from.
Right.
Lots of vegetables, fruits, and this and that. But I noticed when I was on the turmeric, I was not having any of these problems.
And then isn't that weird that one herb
can
change your whole genetic makeup.
I was doing, and the only reason why I stopped taking the turmeric was because it was just got expensive, and I was trying to. That's when I was like really pushing for the house, and I was cutting corners every kind of way, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll be all right without that as long as I take my back. Woo! Never. Never.
It's a shame.
If I don't have food, I'm gonna have turmeric.
Well, there's people who instead of taking it by the pill like that you do, they put it in their milk.
Or the foods, they sprinkle,
and they take it that way, or they take the herb itself and cook with it.
Yeah, the turmeric, ginger.
Right.
Because I used to put all that in my mom's juice. Like, when I used to juice for her, I used to put that all in her juice.
Maybe that's why you can't do it, because you did it so many times that you see the whole process.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, God, I can't. I'm telling you, it gets right there, and I'm just like... So I have to kind of make a decision. I go on the 19th for the biopsy. So I'm just going to kind of talk to him a little bit more. My process time can't be that long. That's one of the things that'll deciding factor.
Right.
I can't be laid up 4 to 6 weeks.
I don't think I've known people.
If you get cut, I heard.
But
I think if they have to cut you.
But it depends on the person.
Yeah.
There's some of us that heal faster, and mind over matter, just get up and keep on going.
But then, and as I said before, when I had surgery before, I did too much, and I don't think I healed properly inside.
Okay.
Like, I was up and bing, 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 bing. And I think I probably paid for it later. So I said, yeah, this time I will kind of like lay low and relax a little. You know what I mean? Just like kind of, but I don't want to be.
Like some women do, they plan this around a vacation so that way they're not in their element.
Well, I don't even mind being home. That ain't even. Yeah, I don't mind being home. I think it's when. No, you're home. You're looking for ways to go do stuff. No, honestly, no. As long as I'm not in pain. Like when I was home, I was like, okay, I like being home. I like it. But when you in pain, that's a whole different story. So yeah, but I just don't want to be laid up 6 weeks.
Okay.
So and it all depends on how. And there are times when they have to probably cut you.
Right.
Once they go in and see that maybe it's not,
what they
expected and everything. So it's kind of like a toss up. So I'm going to have to talk to him and decide kind of just like, oh, okay, what I kind of want to do. But it's fibroids can be very, very, very painful and kind of basically almost destroy your whole being as a person. It's painful. It's irritating. It changes how you do things in life, like certain clothes you wear or certain, ways you go out, because then you have the heavy bleeding sometimes. Sometimes you have the, I knew one girl, she had to literally take clothes with her every single day, a change of clothes.
Wow.
It was that bad. And she, it was 45 days. She bled straight.
Wow.
So it's very... So sometimes, for me, if I wanted to be quick and dirty and just have the surgery, but I probably could try to, do it naturally, to say, okay, let me take this stuff. Let me see if things work out. Let me lose a little bit more weight. Let me do, see if anything kind of changes holistically before I jump into surgery.
Okay.
But... we don't have to. Women don't have to have this kind of pain. This is just nonsense. It's just like, oh, well, we're women. That's what we do. We just bleed to death. You just bleed to death and stay in pain. No. No.
You didn't sign up for that part?
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this. No.
Sorry, but your body did.
I'm like, no.
Your body did. But I was also reading another article on how what we consume has genetically altered our bodies.
Yes. I honestly, yes.
And, eating out, processed food, all these fruits and vegetables that are now GMO based, we're eating things that are even made out of plastic.
Sprayed. And that's what I was talking to the lady with that supervises me for my hours. And she's like, yeah, she said, at one point, she's like, I don't see how people just get this joy out of a turkey leg that's this big. She's like, that's not normal. Right. I said, yeah, it's not. I don't even want to eat something like that.
That's why you should try farm raised.
Farm raised, I do the cage free, like the eggs too, and you can actually tell a difference in eggs.
And stay away from anything that's bleached or processed.
Yeah, I can really tell a difference.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we the other day we were out looking for chicken wings, and I'm really picky about my meat because, as you know, I was raised vegan.
Yeah.
So, being raised vegan, you look at things a little bit differently because you understand the process of that meat. And I still have those picky issues of I will go to 10 stores just to buy chicken wings. I sure will.
If they don't look right.
If they look like they should have been in Fred Flintstone, with the brontosaurus burger.
Yeah, just huge. And I'm like, there's no chicken that size running around here.
I won't buy it.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, that's, and people be, oh, they big.
Right.
Well,
right.
they're not
I want
normal.
The big one, and you're looking at them, filled with silicone. That's
not normal.
Right.
You're going to have an eye on top of your forehead.
I literally went to butchers. I ended up going to Mercachi Meats, and they were the only ones that had chicken wings that looked like
normal
chicken wings.
Chicken wings,
right.
Yes.
So, and then when you ask them at the butcher place, are these, cage free, or they'll look at you like, huh? Yeah, I don't want to buy
chicken
from
wings.
there.
They're chicken wings.
Yeah, I don't want to buy from there just for the mere fact that you are what you consume. So for me, I'd rather switch up chicken just to kale, but I got.
I eat raw cabbage first fried.
But kale has as much protein and even more than meat does. So if you think about it, fibroids are eating kale. Pain versus kale.
I eat 2 heads of cabbage compared to. I'll do the beets before I will kale.
No, beets aren't on the table. We're talking about kale.
I'll do the beets. The beets was the lady had beets in there. She had lemons, ginger,
but
turmeric,
you were running
beets,
from it like it's
apples. Kale's just gross.
But
my mom can consume everything. But she eat everything.
But it's so much more. Your body feels so much cleaner, so much lighter, so much, and it actually fills you up better than it does meat.
My mom said, "Baby, don't put that stuff in there. No, that's just nasty." And I was like, "Yeah, that is kind of gross, isn't it?" I was like, "That, ugh."
But think about it. Our bodies were not made for all these things that are processed.
No, they're not. And we really
And that's why we have most of these issues that we have. If you realize when you were younger, how many people had cancer to now?
Yeah, because we didn't, and we couldn't afford eating out all that stuff. They cooked at home.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
They cooked at home.
Right.
And they got a lot of their stuff from the farmers markets and stuff like that, from the produce places. They would go to Greens and all that. Yeah.
Right. So if you stop and you think about all the changes that happened from when you were younger till now, and how many, I've lost friends to cancer, younger than me.
There's so many people, and it's to a point where you're like, no, this is just not.
So when you sit
all these people are not just getting cancer because of genetics.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's because of what we're consuming.
Because I've known people that got cancer, didn't smoke, didn't drink.
Mm-hmm. My mom was one of them.
Yeah, and I'm like.
But she got cancer because she was eating, to me, my theory was because she was eating a lot of soy products, which soy is high and it'll alter you for...
Soy, yes, with women, especially women with hormones.
The estrogen.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So she ended up getting breast cancer. My aunt got breast cancer, and they're all vegetarian. Non-drinkers, non-smokers, and here it is, 3 sisters, breast cancer.
Wow. Yeah, they said I did hear about soy.
So, but they were all soy eaters.
Because they said something about switching to almond milk.
Yeah. In my household, they also drank soy milk instead of drinking regular milk because it was plant-based. But almond milk is way better than soy milk because soy milk is also GMO-based.
And the GMO messes with the hormones, especially with women.
Correct.
Yep. I did read about that. Now, I don't even drink milk, period.
Me either.
No,
but ice cream, that is my weakness, ice cream.
Me and milk don't get along.
I can't even. But I will eat ice cream. I'll take the pain for ice cream.
I might get a taste for it every now and then. And then my silly self goes, I get a whole half gallon, eat 2 scoops like that, and then it sits there and gets freezer
It's a burn.
Yeah, so I'm like, that was a whole waste.
But these are all the issues that are coming from fibroids and our reproductive system being altered by what we eat. Because when you said that you were eating a lot healthier, non-processed stuff, you didn't have these issues.
Yeah, I didn't, and a lot of it too, I think. And then plus the menopause, the premenopause is not helping the process either, because it's like a toss up between both.
Right.
And they say the changes from like anywhere between 30 and 50. So once you go through full menopause, they said that the fibroids will like kind of just shrivel up, disappear, die. But that's 5 years from now. And that's a maybe. I can't do this for 5 more years. I'm like, nah. I'm like, and that's a maybe. I might even finish changing or going through the change at 50. It might be later.
See, and I always think that change is so overrated as well. They make it seem so like, girl, the heat flashes.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Now, I can tell you.
They just make it seem like, you know what, you are in for like the worst part of your life.
Yes, you are. I'm sorry, people that haven't changed yet, but it's hell. You're going to experience death. It's because it's like almost like mine start here, and it just like it's like a fire. It just
like a fetus fire.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was in church and caught one, and a cuss slipped out my mouth. I was right. They's like, take her outside. It hits you, and it's like it's like your body is literally just burning.
Wow.
And it's just like, and it's bad. It is seriously bad.
Well, I haven't gotten there yet. So.
Oh, you need to be grateful. I started like maybe 33. I started having hot flashes.
Wow.
And everybody thought I was lying. I'm like, something's happening to me. Like, I was real irritable and nasty and just like, I'm just sweating, and all of a sudden I get cold and then I get hot again. And, cause like one time I went to church and I sat down and I just started crying. And I ran to the bathroom and my girlfriend's like, she was like, what's the matter? And I'm like, nothing. Everything is fine. I don't know what's going on. And she was like, oh, I think you might be going through. I was like, nothing. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I would just cry. And
at 33.
At 33, I started. And my mom was like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. And I was laying on the bed, just spread out, just like this. I was just laying feet. And my mom walked by me. She didn't touch me. Just walked by and felt the heat from my body.
Wow.
And she said, oh, my baby got it. She got it. She went and called people. You know that. It was so bad. You know, she got it. Yeah, child. She got it. She's so hot. I would just... God help me.
Wow, Mom. This is not
Thank
like,
you.
Know,
yeah, when I was 12 and I had my period. Got my first period. Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh, got my friend. She called everybody. All the family.
She a woman.
Oh, she got... Oh, child, you better watch it now. You know, that's it. You better watch it now. Watch me what? I'm like, watch me do what? But yeah, hot flashes are the epitome of hell. Yeah.
So do you think because you went through it early, it's causing the complications now?
It might be, maybe. I mean, the hot flashes are a little bit more easier to deal with because now I know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm just like, whoo, you know, just like put a bottle down here real fast, you know, just right here on the chest. Yeah. Fan real fast, like, yeah. Like, and Kristen was like, oh, they got satin sheets on sale. And Marcia, I said, honey, I need cotton. I need to soak up some sweat. I be done slid off the bed with some satin sheets, bad as I have hot flashes at night. Yeah, like it's bad. And it can kind of, you're like, you know, you kind of go up and down with your emotions. And it's so, yeah, going through the change is not fun. Some people, it's not as bad. Okay. Some people have it really, really bad. I think at this point, I'm just able to kind of control it.
You just know it's coming.
Yeah, you can feel it. And you just, it gets here, and you just ready for it. You just brace yourself. You're like, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. So, but then there's when you're going through the change, there's irregular menstrual periods. So it's like one day here, one day there. I'm coming, I'm going. I'm going to show up. No, I'm not. So it's kind of, it kind of
catches you off guard all the time. Keeps you exciting.
Yeah, it's like, wow.
She's like, no. So with the fibroids.
As women, we don't have to go through this. It's not normal.
So with the fibroids, knowing all of what you went through, what advice would you have for those who are going through it now without knowing?
I would say make sure you get, like, on the first signs, like if you just feel like the dizziness or your abdomen swelling. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not eating like that for my stomach to be like looking like I'm 6 months pregnant, and like you're working out, you're doing this, and all of that, you're not losing this stomach. Mm-hmm. It could probably be fibroids, because you can have fibroids and they not do anything. They're just there.
And the pain is it like
nothing.
Normal cramping pain? Or
when you just have your, regular monthly. But then you have the ones like I have that are just like active and hey, we're going to be getting ready to cause you. Yeah, we're partying. So if you're having the lower back pains, abnormal bleeding, dizziness, nausea, frequent need to urinate, sometimes because they'll press on your bladder. Yeah, they'll press on your bladder. So sometimes constipation, sometimes diarrhea. So if you're having ask your doctor for an ultrasound, because that's the way you can, see.
Know for sure what
it is. So ask your doctor for an ultrasound. Research. I mean, I'm not a doctor. All I can tell you is what I know from experience about like the turmeric and, staying away from certain foods. And one girl I was talking to, she said she noticed when she ate sugar, her stomach would swell. She would have worse cramps. Yeah. When she consumed sugar.
From what I understand, sugar inflames your body anyway.
Yeah, sugar is very, very.
They say it's like a drug. It does nasty things to your body.
And diet soda is worse than regular soda. I don't know why. Diet soda is worse, especially with the aspartame or stevia or whatever, because actually what diet sodas do is make you crave sugar more. Yes, it makes you crave sugar more.
I didn't know that.
That's what it does.
That I did not know.
So they said you're better off drinking a regular soda than you are a diet soda. Yeah.
Wow. But I hear sugar does horrible things to your body. It's like it becomes like razors in your blood.
And it makes you keep craving more and more and more and more. And once you stop, like I can, because I use the Himalayan pink salt.
Okay.
So when one day I was craving a chicken wing from the Spanish store. When fried wing, I said, I want a fried chicken wing. Oh my God, my blood pressure. I ate one. I couldn't see anything. I said, what the? I gave the rest to somebody else. I said, you know what? I can't. And I only bought like 4.
So is your blood pressure that high?
No, that Himalayan pink salt is a different salt.
Yeah.
And they use like adobo salt. So I'm not used to salt like that anymore. Like, so when somebody uses something like Larry's or something like that, I can taste every ounce of it. And it just makes me just almost sugar. I don't really use sugar. I drink my coffee black.
Really? No sugar in your coffee?
Like I like my men, strong and black.
Well, y'all heard it here first.
Strong and black. Like I like my men. Yeah, wow. I drink my coffee black. Tea, I don't put no sugar, no cream.
So, okay. Quick and dirty, so you're going to go and get it done quick and dirty. You're just going to
go ahead and just, some women don't have an option of let me take these pills and see how long it's going to take for them to work.
Right.
Because it's so far into a process. Like ones with fibroids that are the size of grapefruits and watermelons, probably surgery might be your best bet at this point if you're having that much difficulties. But people like me can I go a couple more months to see if this stuff really just works?
But if it works, you would have to continue that all your full lifespan.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I was taking turmeric and vitamin D and all that stuff, and eating better. And it's not saying they're not saying, oh well, like if you eat a cookie, your fiber is gonna bust out your stomach. You know what I mean? It's just like that everyday type, sugars and salt and this and breads and carbs and this and that and processed foods every single day is going to start making them more active.
Okay.
So
is that something you can actually see longevity you doing?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it's not that really. I don't use sugar. Like I don't use sugar.
I'm guilty. I'll have a Reese's peanut butter cup every now and then.
It's a very rare moment when I crave like something chocolate or, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But actually like using sugar and I've seen people make coffee, and I'm like, do you want coffee with your sugar?
Yeah. Because
you done poured.
DJ R&R, who was here on Monday mornings.
I'm sitting here like
that was him. We'd get coffee and he would have more sugar than coffee.
Oh my God. I'm sitting here like, and now, and see, then it's kind of like people don't see that now. That's a red light right there, because now your body needs more and more and more, because now you can't even taste the sugar that's in there. So your body's craving more and more sugar.
And I taste it, and my ears will start tingling because there's so much sugar in it.
I had that one day. I had that tea. No, the lemonade, strawberry lemonade from Wendy's.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord!
I was like, oh, you know what? I want to get this. I need just something different than water. I was bouncing. No, it's just like bing, bing. I was like, oh my God. I was shaking. I was like, this is too much sugar. It's too much sugar.
I always get an extra cup of ice and mix it so that way it's not so sweet.
That is sweet. That is syrup. Straight syrup.
You know who actually, when you want a nice iced tea, lemonade, Larry's has an herbal. They make it every summer with.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm, Larry's restaurant?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
With mint leaves, rosemary, thyme.
Oh, shoot, I can make that home.
Well, let me know.
Yeah. Because I get mint leaves. Like, and some, but you gotta care. One lady told me to do watermelon and mint leaves in the water. Let it sit infused.
Detox.
Oh yeah, it's a detox. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Like, she didn't warn me on that other. I was like, whoa.
It's a detox water.
Yes, very detoxing.
Yes, it's good going down.
Oh, it's delicious. It's really delicious.
Yeah, it's refreshing. It's not
refreshing.
Sweet.
It's
But then, 20 minutes later, stomach just a gurgling.
You like start sweating. You like, wait a minute. Excuse me. Be back.
So you already know the roles of what it is that you need to do as you go through your change. Make sure you have your watermelon with mint leaves waiting for you.
And my bottle of water shoved down the chest.
Yeah.
Just like shoved right here.
But I'm wondering if you have, when you do have your partial, would you still have would you still have? Tell you, it's a Monday. The place is haunted today. You got the cameras going, chair
just going down.
Cameras not wanting to work properly.
It's lowering my self-esteem. But I just feel like I have low self-esteem when the chair's down. I'm just like, okay, I don't feel high, and
But do you think that you're going to go through all those changes if you have a partial?
Yeah, I'll still no sugars, no.
No, would it decrease your heat flashes? Would it decrease?
Oh, I don't know. That I don't know. That probably not, because I know with a full, usually people go through the change quicker.
Okay.
Yeah, if they get a full hysterectomy. But yeah, and I'll take a hot flash. The pain part is not. Yeah, that's something I just can't deal with anymore.
Right.
Yeah, feeling like my whole back is gonna fall off. Like, it literally felt, I was like, I'm going to end up in a wheelchair. It's just one false move, and the pain, I said, what? I've never in my back felt like that.
Wow.
I couldn't sleep.